Alright guys, I'm back with my review of this week's episode of Redneck Island Season 3 Episode 5, Food for Thought. And this was an awesome episode, I have to say. It starts off with the green team being pissed that Travis is still around. And he's coming back yet again, and they just can't believe that the green team would vote off Philip rather than Travis. So they're still upset about this. We get the Steve Says Challenge, which is a trivia game for food and beer. They win all the prizes. That night, there was a little bit of drama in camp. Misty gets drunk and starts a fight with Brittany M. over Joe or some crap, I don't know. But then they make up. And then Misty, in one of the confessional things where she's talking to the camera, she talks about how she doesn't like candy. And then Candy is talking about how she doesn't like Misty. So I don't know if this is going to come to a head and blow up later or what, but then we get the Reckoning, which has both teams carrying these big blocks of ice through a maze thing. Then they have to build a bridge, carry the ice over, throw it in a big ass cooler, take the bridge apart, and then solve a puzzle that's on the back of the boards. So no surprise here, green team wins yet again. So back at camp, Candy is telling the blue team to send her home tonight. Her knees are still messed up from the tug-of-war challenge and she can't compete. So she's crying, she says just send me home, and then Travis leaves the room and we see that Candy's been acting this entire time. This was so awesome. So then it kind of cuts to the rest of the camp, green team and blue team, complaining about Candy. So at this point you're not really sure what's going on. Is the blue team going to go along with Candy and try to blindside Travis and send him home? Or are people really getting sick of Candy? And I just thought the whole thing was weird because up until this episode, no one said anything bad about Candy. So it was just kind of out of left field here, but Travis decides that he wants to go around to the green team and try to form an alliance by flirting with one of the girls. This guy is out of his mind, but he wants to go flirt with one of the girls, and Candy is filling his head with how great an idea this is. And she's like, yes, this will work, it'll be great. So Travis goes to Brittany M, and he decides he's going to work his magic on her. So he's telling her that you have beautiful eyes, I've never noticed it till now. And she's just looking at him like, no. So she has no idea what's going on. She thinks it's gross. And then Travis goes back to the camp and Candy's like, man, that was great. Your plan is working. But you got to be careful. She may fall for you. And Travis says, yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I can't believe this guy. And Candy actually says that Travis thinks the sun and the moon sets and rises on his ass. But anyways, back at Steve's place, they decide to vote off Travis. They completely blindside this guy. I like the way Misty is just smiling the entire time, knowing that they just sent Travis home because she's been waiting to send him home. Everybody's been waiting to send him home. He got really lucky to make it this far. But after they decide to send him home, all three girls, Lindsay, Misty, and Candy, just lay into him and tell him exactly what they think about him and just tear him a new asshole, basically. So Travis is gone in this episode, and the way they did it was just perfect. And it looks like next week the teams are gone. It's down to individuals. I'm a little surprised they're down to individuals this soon, but it looks like everybody's wearing the camouflage instead of team colors, so I think that's what's happening. But yeah, great episode this week. So that's my review of the Redneck Island Season 3 Episode 5. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this episode in the comments, and thanks for watching.